Chris Paul has been traded to the Phoenix Suns, as you have all probably heard. Now, when you first saw the trade, you probably didn't think championship, but I did. I believe Chris Paul will help lead the Suns to the NBA Finals, and here's why. We saw how valuable Chris Paul still is last season with the Oklahoma City Thunder. OKC at the start of last season actually only had a 0.2% chance of making the playoffs. Chris Paul proved he could still make a team that much better, and they came within one possession of knocking the Rockets out in the first round. And when I say one possession away from knocking the Rockets out the first round, I literally mean one pass away from giving the ball to Steven Adams and him having an uncontested layup at the rim. So, yeah. Chris Paul has revived 3 franchises in his career already. The Hornets were nothing when they drafted him, and he was able to lead that team to the second round of the playoffs in a very competitive Western Conference in only his 3rd season. He led them to the playoffs 2 other times, and then he went on to the Clippers, who were also the laughingstock of the NBA for years. Although some would argue the Clippers underachieved, Chris Paul still brought that franchise into a winning culture and steered them in the right direction. All because of that, they have been able to maintain that winning culture, and as we've seen them make big moves in free agency over the past few years. Chris Paul has unfortunately ran into injuries at the worst times in his career, and it has not given him the proper chance to make the NBA Finals. But we saw what he could do last year with the Thunder and what happens when he stays healthy and the amount of impact he has on any team. OKC had a 0.2% chance of making the playoffs last year, and yet CP3 still was able to help lead them to the 5th seed in a congested Western Conference. I thought the Thunder were going to be horrible, and CP3 proved me and a lot of people wrong. Now we add him with some elite talent like Devin Booker, who is only getting better each season, and a beast in DeAndre Ayton, who is also continuously improving. The Suns will be scary next season. Chris Paul has led every team he has been on into the playoffs, and he will do the same next season, and I think he will help lead them to the finals. Yeah, I know. It's a hot take.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
But the Suns made an incredible run in the bubble last year, going 8-0, and we saw them defeat teams like the Clippers, Mavericks, the Pacers with God Mode TJ Warren, the Heat, the defending Eastern Conference champions. We also saw them beat the 76ers and the other hot teams in the bubble, such as the Trailblazers and the CP3-led Thunder. And then just the Wizards, but you get the picture. They did this with what they had last season, and now add Chris Paul to the equation, one of the greatest point guards ever, and you got a contender. The Suns also own the 10th pick in the draft this year, and the way the mock drafts are looking, no one's really quite sure what is going to happen. Who knows who may fall down to the 10th pick? The Suns have done a great job in years past drafting players with later picks in the first round, such as Devin Booker with the 13th pick, Amari Stoudemire with the 9th pick in 2002, Robin Lopez in 2008 with the 15th pick, Markieff Morris in 2011 with the 13th pick, and the list can go on. Mock drafts right now have the Suns taking Kira Lewis, a 6'3" point guard out of Alabama. But with CP3 getting traded to the Suns, I don't know if that changes their agenda on who they want to select with this pick, considering they won't need too much more point guard work outside of just CP3. But maybe they look to draft a new wing player who can provide some more scoring and shooting and spread the floor out for them even more. Or they could still go ahead and draft Kira Lewis and have him be mentored by one of the best point guards ever. Either way, the draft is unpredictable, and who knows who will end up being the best out of this class. If the Suns can get a steal at the 10th pick, then they are really living large now. The Suns are most definitely my dark horse team going into the NBA season, and I think they are going to shock the world and get themselves to the NBA Finals. We know just how difficult the road to the finals is in the Western Conference especially, but if they can pull off a top 3 seed this upcoming season, they may not have to face teams like the Lakers, Nuggets, or Clippers in the first round, or maybe even the second round. They could definitely get hot again and make a run at whoever they face in the Western Conference Finals. So the only thing that may be stopping them is if James Harden ends up on the Nets. So if that happens, then yeah, my prediction is going to go down the toilet. But we shall see in these upcoming months, or not even months, in these upcoming weeks, what is about to happen. So this is my hot take going into the new season. Let me know what you guys think of the Suns down below. And if you enjoyed, please smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome basketball content. Thank you all so much for watching. Your boy Jared from Hoop Network signing off until next time. Peace out, y'all.